I wanted to quickly give you guys an update because I had gave you guys some information in regards to the clinic that my husband and I go to, and I also gave you the prices. We had some issues, okay? And, you know, the prices were still good, but nevertheless, IVF is high as hell. It is a true money maker. I mean, I don't know. I feel like these clinics actually prey on us because they know how bad we want to start families or expand our money maker. So, we had our consultation last year in September, and you know, my doctor had gave us the prices, a complete price list of his IVF, and then his mini IVF, and then his IVF with ICSI. So the mini IVF was $7,000 if you paid cash. It was $7,200 if you paid with credit card. So you know, my doctor told me, you know, we need to allow your body to rest for a couple months because we had been doing the IUI back to back to back to back, and I was on like high doses of Clomid. So he's like, we need to allow your body to rest for a little bit, whatever. Okay. So, you know, when I called back, like right before the holidays got started, Thanksgiving, you know, they told us just call us in January when you start your cycle. So, okay, fast forward to now. So January came. Okay, so, you know, my clinic told me call us in January when you start your cycle, day 3 of your cycle. So, you know, my cycle came around day 3. We went in, talked to my doctor again to go over everything that we had discussed back in September. Well, at that time, the office manager, because my actual doctor never discussed prices with me, but each time we had a consultation with him, like when we had our IUI consultation, when we first started going to him, he gave us a folder like this, and in each folder had the price of the procedure that you were actually interested in doing. So he gave us a folder that had the price list and everything. So anyway, the office manager, but when you walk up to the glass, she's the person sitting there, and then it's like 2 other ladies that sit in that quad with her, but she's the money maker. She takes all the money, she makes all the deals. I'll get to that. So, you know, I talked to her or whatever, and she said, well, I just wanted to bring it to your attention that our prices have now changed. And she goes, the mini IVF is now $8,500. So immediately, I was infuriated. I mean, I was sweating, my eyes turned red, I was shaking, I didn't know what to do, you know, because I'm thinking, oh my God, is this heifer crazy? You know, we have made sacrifices, did so much to try to come up with this money, and now she's telling us that it's $1,500 more than what, you know, they told us last year. So she's like, yeah, our prices have changed. She said, but it covers more, you know, so like different like sonograms that you might have to come in. Last year, that wasn't covered within that $7,000. She gave us the price list. When we went last year, my husband asked her for more clarification while I was actually still in the exam room getting dressed, and she signed her name on that sheet and wrote down the prices that she would allow us to pay if we paid in cash. So, you know, I told her, I said, well, this is the price list you signed and told us about. this is the money that we came up with, this is what we want to stick with. And she's like, you know, that's fine. We'll honor that, of course, she said, but it won't cover everything. You'll still have to pay on the side for certain appointments and things of that nature. And so, you know, we were like, well, that's fine. You know, it shouldn't be that much extra, because you also told us that since my husband is a veteran, you would give us $500 off. So, you know, at this point, her mind is like going like, oh, you know, how can I make something up? This is what I'm thinking. How can I make something up so that they will not be able to actually get that additional $500 off, you know? And so, you know, we said that because, okay, if it's now $8,500, if you're still going to honor the $500 veterans discount, then we would only pay you an additional $1,000. We can do that. But we don't have money just growing out of our ass. And she didn't give us like an itemized list to let us know what all was covered in the new plan. You know, she basically just gave us something like just very generic, you know, if you could see this. So it was like, what the hell, you know, I just want you guys to give me a set price and be done with it. Don't give me all this extra stuff and all of this, you know, if then or no. Don't try to cheat me. Don't try to be shady. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I am saved and I am a Christian, but I still cuss. And at times, you know, I kind of backslide because people will rub me the wrong way and I lose my religion. And I almost did it in that clinic. But, you know, because we're good people. We like helping people. You know, we don't want to cheat anybody. You know, we're givers, you know, opposed to being takers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we've been blessed to be able to do this, and then you want to take more from us, you know. But my fault is that I didn't immediately give the situation like that, you know. So I'm basically cut and dry. You tell me what we have to pay and what we owe, especially in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, ladies, you know, I would just suggest that when you start this process, before you start it, make sure you have a clear understanding of what the cost covers, what all it entails. You know, ask for an itemized list of everything. You know, have a full understanding and, you know, and be done with it. You know, have them to give you a printout and sign it. And so that's basically what saved us. Now, like I was saying, my husband went back a couple days after and talked to her and things of that nature. So she actually gave us like a full printout. You know, they agreed to cover the ICSI. They agreed to do the assisted hatching, and they agreed to freeze our eggs for 2 years if we had any left over. You know, just a lot of additional things that made more sense for us to pay $8,500. So, you know, we got everything straightened out and things like that, but, you know, it just really rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know, I was very unhappy with myself, very displeased with myself, because I allowed somebody to touch that tender spot. You know, I felt like I was being tested and I failed. You know, I didn't go off the way I wanted to. Almost did. That being said, everything is good. We actually had an appointment today and we did more blood work. I'm going to actually upload some pictures. My husband's like crying because he's so scared of needles, acting a fool. But my husband was actually about to cry, sweating, shaking. It's like I had to hold his arm and one of the other nurses had to hold his. So anyway, today we had an appointment and with our IVF nurse for her to go over all of the medications we received and how to administer those. And the office manager, she was very pleasant and nice, and she, you know, after we talked, she promised me, because I was actually there by myself before my husband had made it to the doctor's office, and she said, you know, I'm going to make sure that this is a wonderful experience for you and your husband. So with that, you know, that just gave me peace. Like with nervous, that, you know, I was, you know, just real anxious. But once I got in there, God stepped right in and took over. So I just wanted to update you ladies on that. The new price at my clinic is $8,500, and it covers a lot. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put that in the description box below if you ladies are interested in that. And if you are interested in any other information, just leave me a comment or send me an email. My husband just made it home with some good Mexican food, so we are about to tear it up. You ladies have a blessed night, and I will see you again soon.